As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts. The druid Ermion, however, had no intention of letting Yennefer examine the woods, so Geralt and Yen sought out Jarl Krakon Krayt, who helped break down the druid's resolve.
Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and what this is part 22, if I'm not wrong, and I am at Skellige, and I wanted to do the main quest. And this is what I'm gonna do. But the question is it actually useful to teleport there? We can teleport in any case. This is the closest village, and I'm still not able to teleport there because I didn't have a teleport. Probably. And I can wait, let me check. If I teleport to Redgill, I can follow the shore and probably find some way to go like that. But because these are mountains, so I won't be able to climb them, so I have to go. I'll have to find another way. But it doesn't make any sense. I'll just take my horse and ride all this way.
Was it hard? Killing that vermin?
Roach is here. The only thing I need to do is to repair my stuff, but I can't. Whatever, I'll just go to this village and maybe I'll find a blacksmith there, or an armor or something. We'll see. Let's hope the game is not going to crash, because it feels very weird to have random crashes, especially that I am not entirely sure where are they coming from. Why are they occurring? This is weird.
Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
Whatever. We'll see.
In need. Maybe he's looking to get married on his most humbly beg your pardon, but I'm in quite a predicament. See, I'm a wandering juggler from occupied Temeria.
Temeria? You sure? Not Novigrad?
What? Why Novigrad? No, I come from Maribor and...
You're not cut out for this line of work. Memory's too short. See, we've met. But you were a respected Novigrad merchant who wanted desperately to get home.
Oh, but I assure you, all right, you got me. I know this all looks bad, but I swear I'll pay you back, mate. All of it, with interest. Just, please, don't take me to the Jarl.
Definitely won't get my coin back if I turn you in. But try to cheat me again, and I'll find you. I'll find you and I'll...
Yeah, I ain't lying. Besides, you can go to the Jarl any time you want.
Then I expect to see you later.
Let's not kill random people. I think I've read it. What was that? What was that reading? Maybe Reddit?
keeps
or
to
something.
approval.
Maybe read it. And someone said that someone was complaining that Geralt in the Netflix adaptation is very different from the one in the games, but someone said that Geralt in the video game is different from the one in the books, because not only he's kinda thin in the books, he's not that muscled, but also he seems to be more kind of a good guy. He's he got a good heart, more or less, as much as it can be, and he tries to help people. He feels empathy, so you know, killing people doesn't make much sense, or just, you know, punishing them and stuff. So let's kind of stick to this logic of wild horses. Let's stick to this logic of Geralt being kind of a good guy, more or less.
Run, Roach.
What's happening? Can I use a wild horse? No. It does not seem. Or maybe with the axe sign? Whatever, I don't need them. Who's that?
Come on now.
Oh, this is why I had
Wonder where types like that come from.
that loading screen. Okay, makes sense. Let me check where I am. Okay, the village is there, but there are like two parts of this village, right? And then Ermia? Oh, Ermia? What's his name?
Whoa there, Roach.
Skellige.
Oi, Witcher! Got an offer for you.
Hey there.
Supper knives are good for picking your teeth, sir. Axe.
What's this offer? Got a contract for me?
Might do, if you're willing to partner with me.
Usually work alone.
Could pay to make an exception this time. It's not every day you get a chance to work with the most renowned bounty hunter north of the Yaruga, Jenga Fred himself.
I'll bite. What's the famous Dienga Fret need a witcher for?
I'm guessing you're a man of the world. Perhaps you've come across the Grossbart brothers in your travels.
You hunting them?
Aye, quite the rogues they are. 3 of them, and every one's got a pack of rapes and murders under his belt. Even took to grave robbing lately. Easy to recognize on account of the yellow caps they wear. Folks see 3 yellow tops, they flee to their huts. Which don't help much, of course, because they're also fond of arson.
No, haven't met him.
If you do, tread careful. They're quick to stick a knife in a man's gut. Often just by way of greeting.
Doubt they'd try that with a witcher.
You never know with that lot. Right, well I head south soon. Haven't looked there yet. Fare you well. We might meet again someday.
The tale of the Grossbart brothers. Okay. I need an inn. And I need a blacksmith. So I can actually repair my stuff. Oh, we're looking to generate. Okay. About Hjordis. I wanted to read that. I actually realized that he was speaking about a wife. That was interesting. Beware the black ram. Looking to buy a ram's head. An omen perhaps. Contract missing miners. Okay. Let me check. Yeah, they don't give us. They only give us contracts and stuff. If you didn't read it, you didn't read it. GG. Wow. No blacksmith. Now what if I go there? Maybe I'll find someone.
Look at sword in your back.
Listen, miners. It's not here? No, doesn't seem like there are people sleeping here. Cover and voice. Oh. Oh, without a doubt, the richest realms in the north. Okay. That's interesting because there are a lot of books about different parts of northern realms. I'll check it later, probably. It said that there's no blacksmith. Maybe over there. Oh no, it's over there probably. There is some building with a guy inside, but I'm not sure whether it's about the missing miners or it's something else. I need to check it. It's probably here. Oh no. I don't see anyone here.
Not too many foreigners in the Isles in the olden days. Greetings, Watcher.
Oh, okay, so it's here.
Hear about the missing miners. Might be able to help. What happened?
Well, we'd heard tales of silver in the northern hills, and seen as coins needed to ready longships for raids, we sent a few lads to see how much truth was in the tales. And, well, they've yet to return.
Might not be much silver in the hills, but there are monsters, definitely. I'll see if the miners came across any.
Thank ye, Watcher.
Well,
Oh, that one.
I'll make this quest, but later. I'm not really in a rush. I just want to start by exploring the
That's it, Roach.
main quest, and then we'll see.
Not your lucky day.
What is this brush? Can I? I can, okay. But I can make a blue region, for example.
Hey-ya! Slower.
Well, I suppose I'll have to repair with my kit. I need a crossbow, but well.
You're mad, woman! Mad, I say!
Maybe.
Pleased with yourself? Where are you going?
I hold Ciri dear too. You know this damn well. But the Mask of Orberus is no trifle. Have you any idea what could happen if it is used? Any idea of the consequences?
No, but neither do you. So stop panicking.
Can hear you two clear on the other side of the island.
Good. May all Skellige know Yennefer of Vengerberg is a common thief.
Control yourself, Druid. I haven't stolen anything. I've merely borrowed something and fully intend to return it.
Ha! The generosity. Just one small problem. Once used, the mask is rendered completely worthless. Not to mention the risk you'll bury us alive, and all the Isles with us.
Barry, what are you talking about?
She's not told you? Might have expected as much. The myth is that Orberus created the mask when the envious seas swallowed his beloved. Unable to bear the prospect that he would never again see his betrothed, Orberus made the mask, which would allow him to peer into the past. He knew, however, that he could only use it once. So he waited. Waited until his longing grew so strong that it became unbearable. When the sea learnt of the mask, it was quick to respond. It made known its threat that whosoever used the mask would bring the sea's wrath down on them. For in vengeance, the sea would rise and flood all the lands and drown the living.
So, no one's ever used the mask?
No, but
So you don't actually know if it works, how it works.
of course I do. The myths tell me.
You believe the myths?
Only ignorant fools belittle their significance. Besides, it's not the myths that are on trial here. It's the thief.
On the one hand, a theft. On the other, Ciri's life.
I also care deeply for the girl. I proposed a series of other methods. Yennefer refused to listen. She claimed they would take too long. Whereas she needs immediate results. She has always been hot-headed.
True. At least this time she's got a valid reason for it.
Never mind that she might bring... What? What was that? No. Yennefer's used the mask. Follow me! We must neutralize the mask! Mute its power!
Nomadic slayer of beasts and
Great. What was that?
Unicorns.
Damn it, Yen. I saw the foglets. I meant how'd they get here?
The power of the mask summoned them.
What now?
The mask reveals the past, but only in certain places. Places where past events left a strong magical imprint. Take it.
Want me to wear it?
Yes. I'll cast a spell that will let me see through your eyes.
Gonna read my mind again?
You object?
You know I don't like it.
Let it go. I just want to see what happened. Besides, you know there are things I'd rather not know about you. Let's go. Already found the first spot.
This is what I was talking about. Basically, Yennefer is in such situations. When she's getting nervous, she starts to get sarcastic. I didn't notice that in Triss' attitude, behavior.
This is
It's
the
not
spot.
something good.
Put on the mask.
Any instructions?
Keep it on until you've seen everything. And don't stray far. Telepathy is limited in range.
What's that? A portal?
2 people emerged from it.
The woman was Ciri.
How can you know?
The way she moved. Like a witcher. Seems they went that way.
Come, let's find the next spot. There'll be nothing to pick up when I'm done with you. Watch out!
What was that?
A magic explosion of some sort. So powerful that even the echo was dangerous. I wager it destroyed the forest.
Bet Ciri and her companion weren't harmed. I saw them escape.
Let's see where to.
Place is creepy. I don't like it.
Nor do I.
Anyone here when this happened had a slim chance of surviving.
I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. Ciri can take care of herself. Now!
No loot. Too bad.
Yes? Well, ready? Use the mask.
Someone chased Ciri. See that? Might have wounded her.
She escaped through another portal.
Know where it led?
Magic residue trail leads to Velen.
Any chance you can figure out where Ciri's companion fled to? His portal's gotta be nearby.
I'll try to find it. Come. Don the mask.
Nice fight.
One repelled the other with powerful magic, then fled through a portal.
A mage?
Most likely. It's Ciri's companion and the one who wounded her.
How do you know?
I don't. Making an educated guess. They both appeared in the previous visions.
Ciri's got a powerful ally.
Maybe something left of the one who got hit by the spell.
It's clearing up,
Ermion must be getting a handle on the weather.
which means he'll be free to attack us again.
Are you pleased with yourselves? Look at what you've brought down on us. If someone's death were to help you find Ciri, would you start making human sacrifices as well?
Relax. Storm's died down. You've clearly got things under control.
For now. But who knows what will be a week or two on?
Stop panicking! Here's your mask.
It is worthless. It's an unwieldy ashtray at best. I hope you've learned something useful at least.
Very.
I'm talking to Geralt. You I'll deal with later. So?
Got a feeling we found something interesting. Just need to examine one more thing.
He went flying in that direction.
I'm not sure it's a really good quality. The fact that you're ready to sacrifice everything to achieve your goal. So basically it's, if I say it differently, it's the end justified the means. So, and Yennefer is ready to do that. It's important to help someone, don't get me wrong, and it's really great that Yennefer is kind of ready to sacrifice everything. But realistically speaking, there are consequences and you cannot sacrifice everything. You need to be very calm and patient and look for answers, because if you do fast, if you make fast decisions, they might have big consequences. Sometimes you need to take your time and think. And Yennefer is not doing that.
Something's
At least
pinned under that tree. Can you...
It's not the feeling that I have.
Geralt, please move before I'm forced to close down what
Armor's clean. No blood, no sword nicks. Ciri's friend must have... what do you call it?
vaporized him.
Exquisite. The armor, though the workmanship's unfamiliar. Can't even tell where it's from.
Probably because it belonged to a rider of the Wild Hunt.
What? So it's true? The Wild Hunt? I feared as much. First here, then on Hindersfjall. What did they want?
They're looking for Ciri.
But why?
It's a long story that involves the Elder Blood, Ciri's abilities.
Did she, perchance, inherit her mother's skills?
Ciri can do much more than her mother could. But right now, we're much more interested in what the Wild Hunt was doing on Hindersfjall.
Well, it happened at least a fortnight after the cataclysm struck here on Skellige. The raids raided Lofoten at dusk in a blizzard. Itself a strange occurrence for that time of year. The islanders said the wraiths. They barged into their huts, killed anyone who resisted, then galloped inland, laughing fiendishly.
Anyone survive?
A dozen or so women and an old man.
Next stop, Hindersfjall.
I'll meet you on the beach near Lofoten.
Wait, can't we go together? Right now?
But you detest being teleported.
Don't exactly like potions either, but I drink them when I have to.
You also drink them when there's no need at all. Very well. Let's go. Stay close to me.
Good luck to you. Inform me once you've learned anything new.
Quite a few years since I was last on Hindersfjall. But if I remember correctly, Lofoten should be this way. Raised huts and fresh graves. This must be it.
Gathering of some kind. We've come at a bad time.
There's no good time to talk about the Wild Hunt.
I hope that I didn't miss any quests, because I feel like I just randomly thought that maybe by doing the main quest line I might be missing some side quests.
What if he didn't abandon us?
Well, let's see. Let's hope I didn't miss
He
anything.
was our brother in blood. We sailed on the same longship, sat oar to oar, raided the Black Ones together. But when they attacked,
Ritual of some kind. We'll have to wait.
We'll do no such thing. Dear sisters, pardon the interruption, but we've an important matter to discuss.
Can you not see we're commemorating the dead? So,
And we're looking for someone who's still alive. Please, this is urgent.
then speak.
We're looking for a young woman, name of Ciri. Ashen hair, green eyes.
I'm sorry. She is not here.
Unless she lies in a grave. That is, I do not recall one by that name. But I've buried so many, I may have forgotten.
This Ciri, has she a scar here on her cheek?
Yes, what happened to her?
Don't know. Saw her but for a moment, right before it all. She was in the stables with Craven. 1,000 curses upon him.
This Craven you mentioned, does he have a name?
He did. Until the elders struck him from the saga of ancestors.
It's as if he has ceased to exist. The lore forbids anyone from touching him, speaking to him, even uttering his name.
What did he do to deserve that?
He fled from the wild hunt. He alone.
We need to talk to him, even if it's not in keeping with your customs.
You've come too late. He went to the garden to fight Morkvarg.
Morkvarg. What's that?
Who, you mean?
The vilest man ever to inhabit Skellige. Nothing was ever sacred to him. He attacked his own clan's lands, took gold from Nilfgaard, killed children, pregnant women.
Know the type.
They said he feared only one thing, the wrath of the gods. Morkvarg sought to prove how wrong they were, so he sailed to Hindisfjall to ransack the goddess's garden. This was over a decade ago.
Archpriestess Ulva stood in his way. He thrust a blade between her ribs and cast her down in the mud. As her lifeblood left her, she cursed him, and Morkvarg transformed into a beast.
A curse? A monster? You've got some work to do.
I can get rid of Morkvarg. Don't know what he's turned into, but a silver sword should do the trick.
It's not that simple. There have been those who have bested Morkvarg, yet he always returns.
So, it's a complex curse, meaning I need more information.
I understand, but I've told you all I know.
Speak with Torridar's son, Einar. He was in the garden when Morkvarg and his men attacked. He saw what happened. Of all the pilgrims there at the time, he alone escaped with his life. He settled in Larvik. You'll find him there at the landing, provided he's not out to sea when you arrive.
Where is this holy garden?
Not far from here. North. We cultivated healing herbs there once.
And now?
Now we walk only as far as the tree the goddess planted. We place our offerings and make our pleas before it.
Those who venture below remain in the garden forever.
A coward who willingly seeks battle? Am I the only one who sees the contradiction?
That's why he did it. Craven knew he would prove the elders wrong only if he killed Morkvarg.
And thus regain his honor and his name.
Trial by ordeal. Very Skellige.
I do not mock your laws. Please also respect ours.
Thanks for your help.
I understand you intend to enter the garden. I dislike it when foreigners enter the sacred grounds, but so be it.
Custom demands pilgrims make an offering of their own blood before the tree. Craven surely did so. Unless he lacked not only courage, but respect for Freyr as well.
You needn't worry about us. Geralt and I always give the gods the respect they are due.
Witcher.
Worried this trail might have gone cold.
Even if Craven's dead, we'll manage.
How exactly?
You'll see when the time comes.
You could stand to be nicer sometimes.
I suppose. But then I wouldn't be the woman you fell in love with, would I?
No. That's not how it works. We all have bad traits of character, and we need to work on them. We need to get rid of them. That's not, oh, you fell in love with a mean Yennefer, so I should stay mean all my life. No. No. And this is what Yennefer doesn't, clearly she doesn't understand it. And there are a lot of people who think this way. I don't need to change, or you don't want to, or you want to change me and stuff. It's not about changing you, it's about we all have our weaknesses.
That must be Morkvarg. Quite the appetite.
Might even call it Wolven.
A bite. Just one morsel. One piece. A crumb. Food. Food. Shank. Not again. Not again.
He doesn't seem happy to see us.
Wait till he gets a closer look at me.
I've seen a lot of people like that. A lot of people like Yennefer.
So, where shall we start?
Let's go to that tree the sisters mentioned.
Plan to bleed yourself for the goddess?
Not necessarily, but Craven did. We just might pick up his scent.
Who say that, well, I'm 20, 30, 40 years old, 50 years old, I'm not gonna change. People really think that change is somehow related to the age, but it's not related anyhow. Change is a kind of a state of mind. You either understand that change is inevitable or not, and that's a all our life we learn, and it's normal to learn something. It's normal to get better. That's how humans are. There's nothing bad about it.
Craven was here. Look, the impression. Kneeled down on one knee and cut himself to make the offering. Bloodstains. See them?
No. I may be inhumanly beautiful, but I don't have superhuman senses. Not like you.
Which is why you should stay up here. No offense, but in that undergrowth and mud, you'd be like a...
ball and chain?
Planned to say it gentler, but yeah, that's basically what I had in mind.
Fine. We'll do as you say. If the need arises, I can cast spells from up here.
Fine. See you later then.
Don't get hurt. Remember, I need you if I'm to find Ciri. Oh, come. I was just teasing. Fool. I need you. Period. Better?
Better.
Still, you see those little comments, they really leave a kind of a bad impression. Well, at least when you compare Yennefer to Triss. Not that you should compare people, but you can compare their actions.
Light Prince. Craven trod carefully.
And clearly, Yennefer's actions, they are not showing enough of affection.
Craven's blood. Flowing profusely. Trails clear. Should lead me to him. Something down there. Can't see a thing.
What I find is that a lot of people who had difficult families, who had some kind of problems in their childhood, they are living in this kind of a state of denial that I am like I am, you either take me like that or you deal with it or you deal. So basically, like, you don't have a choice. A lot of girls are like that. Not all, but a lot of girls are like that. And clearly it's a sign of deep psychological problems. You can heal people, you're not a god. You can change them. People who say, I'm not gonna change, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that. Those are people who had problems. In the vast majority of cases. Not always, but quite often, yes. So. And I've seen guys like that, I've seen girls like that, so. This is why, compared to Yennefer, Triss is better. She's not being this a strong and independent woman who says that, oh, I am like I am and I'm not gonna change. That's a very toxic behavior. At least, I'm not gonna speak about Triss in the books, but in the video game, Triss is way more adequate, so. She's simply more attractive in terms of her character.
No bite marks. Morkvarg doesn't eat his victims. Strange.
Is it Craven?
No, this one's been here a while.
What? I can't hear you. If you want to chat, come closer.
Her senses are really dulled.
When you're 20 years old, you probably think that, yeah, well, I can deal with it, it's kind of attractive, she's being sassy and stuff.
Tracks. Running, chasing something.
But the older you get, the more you understand that you don't need all of that. Why would you want someone who's making your life more complicated? You already have enough problems at a job or at university or whatever.
Looks like Morkvarg got bored of sneaking around and attacked.
Some people understand it sooner, some people understand it later. Some people understand it too late.
Blood.
When they're already deep in the rabbit hole. That's very bad. And then they end up with nothing. With toxic relationship where they get as emotionally damaged as some of these girls, for example, or boys.
Running.
A lot of it works in a different manner because quite often boys that are damaged. Oh, that's interesting. Girls believe that they can change boys, so girls are like, yeah, I'll change him, I'll make him a good husband and stuff. Well, he's clearly had some past traumas, and you can't change people. So girls believe they can change guys, and guys, they're more like it's in a different manner. It's a little bit about change as well, but it's a little bit in a different manner. So, but you can't change people. It's impossible.
Door won't budge. Craven must have blocked it, or it's just locked. Gotta go round.
So it's kinda...
These prints should lead me to Craven. Or his body.
And it's kinda sad. I've seen so many people like that with having all these problems.
Morkvarg doesn't give up easily.
Quite often it's about girls. Girls believe that, yeah, I'll start to date this guy and we'll live happily together forever, have 3 kids, a big house and you know, a dog, and everything will be fine. But that's not how it works. And so they end up in a very very sad situation. This is the story that I told you in the... I don't remember what part that was, but it was when I played, not previous time, maybe two parts from this one, or 3 parts maybe. Yeah, just check one of those parts when I told you the story about Argentinian girl who ended up, she had a dream to go to Germany to study in Germany, who was learning German from Argentina. Imagine, that's a big change. Argentina is a country in development, so going from Argentina to Germany, that's a very big and crazy change, especially that Spanish is very different from German. Yet she ended up being a single mother at 23 years old. Man, that's sad. And like, I'm not blaming myself, I couldn't do anything, it was her kind of burden to... I was speaking with her sometimes, but obviously I'm not her dad. If it's not the game that crashes, it's NVIDIA broadcast that crashes. I don't understand it. What is... I'm really unlucky. I don't know what's this thing and why is it crashing all the time, but whatever. And so I was saying... Actually, I'm not sure when it crashed, but so about this Argentinian girl, it's sad, but realistically speaking, I understand that. I mean, I can't blame myself for that, because I'm not her dad, I'm not her husband. We were just, you know, random kind of like friends through internet, and that's it. So I was trying to speak with her sometimes and explain to her that you shouldn't do certain things and stuff. I was trying to speak about Bible, but obviously I can do only, how do you say it in English, you can only do so much. So I was only, I can't do everything. I tried to speak with her, but I'm not almighty, so despite all my best efforts, she didn't listen to me, and she ended up in such situation. I can't do anything about it. That's sad. I feel really sad about it.
Lots of prints, old and new. His lair must be nearby.
I really would like to help people, but I can help everyone. And what's funny is that I have another girl. Sounds weird. I have another female friend, and she is kind of on the same path. She started speaking with some guy and stuff, and I told her, be careful.
Can't cross that. Gotta go down, provided I can open the sluice. Mechanism looks pretty standard.
It might end up badly. I just hope that it doesn't end up badly, but because it's kind of sad, you know. But I realized that the more I speak with people, the more I kind of discover them, their personalities, the more I realize that the vast majority of people, despite my best efforts to kind of explain them certain things, unfortunately I can't help everyone. Realistically speaking, a lot of people are making mistakes, and I think it's very human-like. There is nothing too crazy about it, but I feel like it's still kind of sad that people are not able to Um, no. If it's not the NVIDIA broadcast, it's the send it. Whatever, man. Oh boy. Why? Porque no comprendo. So it's sad. So I feel like I should completely avoid speaking with people because the more I discover their stories, the more I feel like the more I understand that people are not able to simply listen. I did some mistakes, don't get me wrong, I did some mistakes in the past as well, but I didn't do something that was super super, how can I say it, super with some super bad consequences. Like making small mistakes, maybe in terms of your studies or something like that, it happens. But I feel like I think in terms of your studies or your job, you can still fix everything. Maybe you chose the wrong path and you think that you have lost 3 or 5 years when you studied at university and you decided to change your path. I don't know. You studied biology and you decided to study linguistics or something, languages, and you're like, yeah, well, I made a wrong decision. I've lost 5 years of my life. You didn't really lose it. You didn't really lose them because I think that you still learn something. You should have some kind of a discipline to actually.
Suspicions proved true. Ciri had appeared in Skellige. She'd arrived from another world together with a masked mage. She and the mage had fought the wild hunt before fleeing through portals that.
The game crashed during the loading screen. What is happening, man? I'm not able to start the game. So your studies is still something that can be fixed, and even if you think that it was completely useless, it still was not useless because you had to have some discipline to actually achieve the goal, to have the diploma and stuff. So it was not completely useless. Maybe hypothetically, if you think about it as a loss, yeah, maybe you can say it's a loss, but it's not really a loss. I think that you have still learned something. While when we speak about some kind of a relationships, then yes, it's a very big loss because you're wasting your time, you're making mistakes, you're committing into something you don't need, and then you end up with nothing, and that's a big problem.
Yennefer's suspicions proved true. Ciri had appeared.
Let's hope it doesn't crash.
She'd arrived from another world together with a masked mage. She and the mage had fought the wild hunt before fleeing through portals that carried them to Velen. There, one trail ended, another began. A good time later, the wild hunt had reappeared on Hindusfjall, meaning Ciri, too, might have returned to Skellige.
Okay. That is super weird. I'm not sure what is going on with this game. Why does it crash all the time? Maybe I should launch it with DirectX 11? I'm not sure. Well, that's it. So, studies, it's not a big loss. But when it's something related to relationship, then yes, in the vast majority of cases, it leaves a very big emotional scar. I see it. It leaves a big emotional scar in a lot of people. They lose the trust that they had for people or for humanity in general. They lose something else. Some people have regrets for the rest of their lives that they actually slept with someone or had a relationship with a person that they thought was a good one, but ended up being a wrong one. So I've seen so many different stories in people, and it's kind of crazy to think about it. I don't know.
Morkvarg broke through this door. Must have smelled something beyond it. Symbol of Freya. Untouched. No sign of feeding. Morkvarg doesn't devour his victims. Strange.
It grew back. It always grows back.
Starting to envy you.
Wish to hear a story?
If I have to, I'm all ears.
Warriors came. They knew they could not kill me. So they laid a trap. Chained me down. Locked me in here. Know what I did? Bit my leg off to free myself. Every bite brought pain, and howling, I vomited blood.
Mm-hmm. Biting off your own limbs hurts. Who would have thunk?
You don't understand. This was more. My mouth burned like swallowing fire, as if all inside me was torn. Felt I would die, but I did it, and then I shredded them, dashed them to bits, made tiny crumbs of those plowing heroes.
Your story have a point. We're just doing some chest pounding.
The moral is... You cannot kill me. Cannot stop me. I'll not be bound. Break any fetters. The curse. Free me, or I'll return to get you again.
Willing to talk now?
Only now can I. Such is the curse. Makes me bite, scratch, mangle, till I drop. You've got time before the blood's gone from me, and I return. Listen, carefully. Undo the curse. Free me. Finally, I will reward you.
So, no joy in being a werewolf?
Nay. It's the worst. Not the garden to which I'm bound, even. But the hunger. Anything I devour returns to ash. Ash I cannot eat, I cannot drink, yet I bloody live and roam and prowl. The hunger is terrible, terrible. I bite my own flesh. But the smallest morsel burns my throat like boiling tar.
Everlasting hunger, classic as curses go. Goes to explain why all those corpses went untouched.
Help, or I'll return to shred you, rip you limb from limb.
See what I can do.
See and do, or I shall return.
Let me give him one.
See if we can do this the easy way. Morkvarg, of my own free will, I offer you this fare. Now dig in.
Won't turn to ash.
Won't know until you try. Come on, a spoonful for Daddy.
Fuck! This shite again!
Looking for a man named Craven. Apparently came here to kill you.
Seems it didn't work out. Those who come rarely introduce themselves. What did he look like?
No idea.
Then I cannot help you. I've shredded many.
Mentioned a reward of some kind.
Looted, raided, drunk most away, all but one. True treasure hid away. Yours. Just help me.
Tiresome conversation. Not interested.
What will you do?
What a witcher ought to.
Okay, while for me to change, that's what I need, okay. I was speaking about something, now I don't remember anything because of this long story. Well. About people changing and stuff, but whatever. Guess that's it. I gotta... Did I take a key from him? Suppose.
Prints lead to the well. Guess Craven didn't want to be eaten, preferred to drown. Hey, can you hear me?
Geralt! You scared me.
Sorry, didn't mean to.
I hope not. Let me know once you find Craven.
Craven's blood.
This is life, I guess. I mean, there are people who don't care about others, and it's probably easy for them to live. I guess I'm really interested in... I like observing people. I like analyzing their situations, so I think it's kind of...
Damn.
Interesting.
Dead. Has been for a while.
Yen, found him.
And?
And I've seen rot fiends in better condition than this.
Shit. Fine, scrape together what you can and haul the bits up here.
Yen, there's no point.
There's no point in discussing this through a grate. We'll talk when you get here, all right?
That's Yen. Charming as ever. Come on, someone wants to meet you.
And so when you see people make bad decisions, I kind of feel sad about them. Not like I'm overthinking it, but still feel sad.
Putrefaction set in, but the vocal cords are intact. We might still get something out of him.
Doesn't look like the talkative type.
Anyone can be made to talk, even a corpse. One must simply know how.
Thought necromancy was strictly forbidden.
So is premarital sex. But I'm not about to be bothered by such foolishness.
Black magic's no joke. Casting those spells never ends well. Never.
I don't like it any more than you do, believe me. But the thought that Ciri is in danger, I like that even less.
I understand. Still doesn't give us the right to...
Geralt, please. This is not the time to debate ethics.
Need any ingredients for the spell?
The blood of a newborn, a virgin's tongue, and the eye of a newt.
Mind trying again without the sarcasm?
I don't need a thing. I'm a sorceress, not a village herbalist. All I need is energy. A great deal of energy. We're very lucky this place is saturated with magic.
It's also considered sacred. Priestesses will be furious if you use the garden's power to revive a corpse.
Geralt, you're getting on my nerves. I offer you solutions, you try to poke holes in them.
I'm not poking holes, just thinking about the consequences. How about you? Given them any thought?
No. Geralt, I'll say it again. We're short on time. Ciri is short on time. Fine. You busy yourself pouting. I'll handle the rest.
Typical Yennefer. Oh.
Selene, Selene, Defrain! Selene, Selene, Davidar! Are you Craven of Lofoten?
No,
We're looking for Ciri. Ashen hair, green eyes. Have you seen her?
She's wise! They cursed me!
I don't care about that. What happened to her? What was she doing here? Speak!
No!
Speak! Speak!
She fell! Almost drowned!
Then justified the means.
Ciri. Zirel. Can you hear me?
I can.
I must leave you now. We will meet beneath drowned dead rock. Can you remember? Repeat it.
Drowned. Dead rock.
You're awake. And I thought you'd...
Where am I? And who are you?
It's all right. You're on Hindersfjall, village of Lofoten. They call me Skjal.
But how'd I... What?
We fished you out of the sea. Me and that friend of yours.
Help me stand.
I don't think you should...
Less talk, more giving me a hand. Ah, that's me brother for you. Out of sight for a second, and he's already put his paws on a girl.
Astrid, you're as dim as dishwater. You know perfectly well I'm helping her up.
It's a shame, I know, but I've got to interrupt your courtship. Come, we're off to the sauna. Where? Why's your mouth agape like you're noodling for an eel? The sauna. Girl, you was blue as a whale when we brought you in here. Your blood needs thawing.
I'm sorry, but I must get to Drowned Dead Rock as fast as possible.
Shan't force you to stay. But the rock's a ways off and you can barely walk. You'd best take a horse.
True. Skjal can prepare a horse for you. You'll have to wait a spell, but even so, you'll get there faster than on foot.
Fine, that'll do. Thank you both very much.
Pish-posh, there's no need. Now come, we gotta sweat the sick out of you.
Where are my clothes?
I've taken them already. Come on.
Poor guy. Died for
man
nothing.
in the mask, he's from afar, isn't he?
Oh yes, from very far away.
Where exactly?
Aren't you nosy?
Surprised? I've been sitting in this fish puddle me whole life. I'd love to travel like you.
Like me? No, you wouldn't like that. Trust me.
Good. Means your muscles are working. And mind the string don't catch on your nose.
Ah! I know!
Once it was just a normal village, and now ruins, dead people.
go, lad.
Kinda sad.
Kind of squint from the glare. They say he means to ask your
In ruins, there are still people living there. Not everyone died, but quite some people died.
Alright, in you go and get out of those rags.
All of them?
I should think so. Wrap yourself in a towel.
Finally. I was so worried she'd...
Ah, Mum, you always worry. Everything's fine, ain't it?
Yes, it's fine.
Good. That's good. But why have you got the towel, child? It'll just get wet.
Mum, she's from the continent. She's shy.
Why are you all naked? It's not why I got a towel, it's why are you all naked? And that's the question.
I'm not at all shy. I just wanted something to sit on.
Expect me to believe that?
Astrid, behave yourself, or I'll send you to gut fish with your pa. Here we are gabbing away. Steam's gone. Gotta douse the coals.
Say, back home, have you got saunas too?
You know, I don't really have a home. I'm a traveller.
Ah, that's right. Where was your ship headed?
Ship?
We fished you out of the sea. We thought you were in a shipwreck.
Yes, my ship. We set sail from Novigrad.
And what brings you to Skellige?
I'm here looking for someone.
Not your betrothed, I hope.
Why?
It'd break Skjal's heart. He's head over heels for you, girl. Sat at your bedside all the day, staring like he was painted by a master.
Astrid, I asked you not to tell her.
Oops. Well, now the milk's spilt. Do you fancy Skjal?
I said to tell her I prefer women.
Well, he seems nice.
Oh my. He's that bad?
Leave it,
Typical
Astrid.
reaction
Who
from a
selects
girl.
is her affair, and
She
it's not
seems
to
nice.
Listen, it's lovely sitting here with you, but I really must go now.
I understand. Who'd want to stay in this hole? We're all related 3 times over and the air stinks of fish.
I can't see how you're related to anyone here. No one in Lofoten groans and bitches quite like you do. Sit down and be quiet. Child, Skjal's certain to have readied the horses by now. But before you go, you ought to take a quick jump in the water. It'll do you good.
Skip naked women. I'm tired to see them.
I'm sorry, but I really must go. Thank you once more.
And once more, there's no need. God's bless your journey.
Yeah, it feels kind of weird.
Cold.
It feels weird. It feels like I'm an imposter. I'm not supposed to be here. It's for women, not for men, so. Okay, let's go. Leave this dirty place. She still got stuff without even without a towel. You see, she's still dressed up. So it's interesting that they are not portraying Ciri in a kind of in a bad way, but they do that with other women, which is you should have not made them completely naked. Maybe use the underwear. That's better like that, because I mean, they're not completely naked. It's only you see their breast, but still. It feels kind of weird that Ciri is not naked, but those women are. Oh, wow.
Tell her to take the wash down. You keep practicing. Aye. If your finger's tired, grip the string with. No need.
Do not crash. Do not crash. The game practice all the time. Do not crash.
You're here. The horses are ready.
As am I. Shall we ride?
Listen, I hope... My sister, she didn't talk any nonsense to you, did she?
No. Except to mention that you fancy me.
What? But I asked her... Besides, it's not... Of course, you are very... But... You know what? Let's ride. You're in a hurry and it'll be dark soon.
I'm not in that much of a hurry. Your first kiss, wasn't it?
Of course it weren't. Aye. Me first.
We don't have much time. But it's enough for you to learn a few things.
Run for your lives!
You stay here! I'll go and...
I can look after myself.
Q. Let me press the letter. Oh, I barely damaged them. Look at the damage. It's kinda sad. Q. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. I like this teleportation thing. I think it's pretty cool. The, animation and stuff. It's not bad. I'm not sure it's it wouldn't motivate me to play the new The Witcher 4 game if it was purely about Ciri. But I think it's just a cool animation. I don't know, I like it. Here, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Where's my horse? I don't know why I'm hiding. Where's the horse?
What was that?
The wild hunt.
Ragnarok? The world's end?
No, not yet. But I must go. They're here for me.
Get on the horse. I'll show you the way to the rock.
You should stay. See to Astrid, your mum.
Afterwards. Once I'm sure you'll make it. Let's go! Watch out! Right, Ciri! Don't look back!
What was that? The horse stamina drains so fast, man, look at that. Damage.
What became of that creature? Where is he? What?
I saw him at Stone, but he sold him.
To whom?
Don't know.
Begone.
Tell them. Clear my name.
Begone, I say.
Could have shown some sympathy for the boy.
That was no boy, Geralt. It was a hunk of rotting, rancid flesh that spoke through my magic.
Didn't just speak. It howled in pain.
I know it seemed real, but it was no longer human. Do you understand? Nice of you to be so concerned for the corpse. Much more than you were for me.
I disagree with that. If it was only a dead corpse, he wouldn't say clear my name. Clearly he had feelings, and he still cared about his honor. So That is not true, Yennefer. You are being delusional. It's not a dead body. You summon his, I don't know what, soul or whatever. So it was really him, even though he was in a very weird condition.
What happened to the garden?
It died. Like I said, a spell. It requires a great deal of energy.
You knew it would end like this, didn't you? Didn't consider it worth mentioning?
No. I knew you'd protest. Your sense of decency is charming, but it does get in the way sometimes.
Yen, let's get out of here. Now.
You needn't ask me twice.
The garden! Our garden! How could you? We helped! And you! Inconceivable!
Now.
Don't you dare try to calm me! We've every right to be furious! Furious! And you will pay for this.
I'm sorry.
Is that all? Will you say nothing else?
Nothing that would help.
I shall make sure all Skellige hears what you did here.
Wait. I did this. I alone. Geralt tried to stop me. I refused to listen.
I might have known. They warned me about you. Sorceresses. None shall open their door to you. None shall feed your hunger, and none shall tend to your wounds.
Blah, blah, blah. I don't think Yennefer cares about those curses and stuff. And about those words.
Yen, you didn't have to do that.
But I wanted to. I'd rather not talk about it. We must focus on what Skal told us.
Didn't learn much, though we can be sure Ciri's not in Skellige anymore. Not in Velen or Novigrad either. She's disappeared. Again.
Perhaps we should re-examine what we've learned. We might have missed a clue that would push us forward.
Certainly hope that's the case. Makes me wonder what she's gotten herself into.
Can't even begin to imagine. But we will pull her out of it. Safe and sound. That I promise you.
Key to finding Ciri is that ugly thing Skell saw on the beach. That's what I think. You know, I saw something, or someone who looked just like that.
Where?
In Velen, at a castle until recently ruled by a self-proclaimed baron, now controlled by his right-hand man, Sergeant Ardle.
You must go and get the creature. I don't know, buy him, kidnap him.
The thing's clearly cursed. Its mind is a jumble. Can't have anything resembling a normal conversation with it.
Grumbling won't get us anywhere. All will be well. A curse, please. Nothing a sorceress and a witcher couldn't handle. Now, tell me, do you... No, never mind.
You were gonna ask me something. What was it?
Tell me, do you think... Is there a chance that thing might be Ciri? That, well, she's been transformed by some curse?
Don't even want to think about it.
Geralt, we must.
Might be. From what I know, she was looking to cure a powerful curse while in Novigrad. But I'll lose it if I try to deal with that possibility now. We have to do what we can, see what happens. Ciri's trail in Skellige. We've followed it, exhausted the possibilities. Might be time to go back to the continent.
Before you do, there's one thing. It's important.
What's that?
Let's meet in Larvik, at the Warriors' Hall. We'll speak there.
Fine. Larvik. See you there soon.
Thank you. For that, and for your help in the garden. I'd not have managed without you.
It was nothing.
Geralt, you know me. I'm rare to praise, but when I do, it is sincere.
Okay. Well. Oh, nice. Got a level. So now what I can do is finish Morkvarg's quest. Last wish. Mysterious passenger. What is this quest then? Okay, that's not what I want. I want to get rid of the werewolf. Let's talk. But I also want to... I need to check his hut. Because there's a book there. Okay. This music is kind of depressing. In his hut there is a door which I cannot unlock for some reason. Which is weird because I thought the... I thought I took the key from... Oh no, the key is in his lair if I remember correctly. It was not... it's not in his body. Let's check his lair. There will be an explanation. And I also can learn some skills. Let's learn. I need so many things, man. It's weird. Doesn't seem to be increasing, but okay, I guess.
Key? Raymond? Where's the key? All I have in the chapter house, the crate, but the key? Where's the key? Why so silent, Raymond? You thief, you rogue, you whoreson, you worthless bastard! I will find the key without you, idiot, stupid prick!
You see he's giving some info. That everything is in the house, you just need the key.
Refreshing.
He's dead, we're doing.
Farewell.
So okay, so the key is not here. The key, if I remember correctly, is under his lair.
Ideal friend. Patient, doesn't mouth off.
That is true. Polymorphing. To change form. It's not a polymorphing. It's a curse. And how can I get under his lair? There is some kind of a path. But it's not here. Where is it? It's over there. Let's save just in case, and let's go. It should be here. Here. I almost feel like I'm playing Tomb Raider. Some caves. You don't know that this caves exist unless you open something. You click on something and then it opens. Very interesting situation. Full moon. Ocean. Padlock key. Okay.
Bones fell through the crevice years ago. Air's moving here. Must be another cave above or a way out.
Yep. Okay, well that's it. I got the key, let's go. Let's check the house. Okay. Right over 5. Which brings us to the epithet? Whatever. Diagrams, trousers, dragon stream. What is the dragon stream? Oh, fire elemental. But that's not what I was looking for. Where is it if it's not here? Oh, it's here, okay. Morkvarg's journal. Let's see. Day 24. Toya to your star. The wise is proven unworthy of his moniker. He paid me not to attack his village, and then, pleased at his own cleverness, hold of the watch. Never had easier work in my life. We slit the men's throats in their sleep and plowed the women till dawn. Not much loot, but primal entertainment. Day 26, when we were sailing from Ronveig, we heard owls hooting. An ill omen, so I ordered us to turn back to shore. Bukke laughed about how I am supposed to be so brave, yet I'm afeard of the gods. I tossed him overboard with a knife between his ribs, but I could tell I'd lost a bit of respect in the lad's eyes. We'll have to do something to prove I've still got the biggest prick on board. Keep them from getting any stupid ideas. Day 33. Our visit to Hindarsfjall was a success. Priestess is dead, monument smashed, holy tombs burned, mad barrels drained. We divided up the silver. I took the votives. Norulf, son of Oddlake, took the basins and spoons. Mons, son of Gudvar, took the candlesticks and jewelry, while Einar, son of Toradar, forfeited his share out of fear for Freya's wrath. Fine, all the more for us. Tomorrow we'll sail to Spikerog, see what the merchant wenches have brought to market. The Einsiedel. I don't know how to pronounce that. That elven. At some point, some elf said that Einscheide, whatever, but it sounds so weird. I don't know how to pronounce that. Let's speak to this guy and we'll see. He required, but where's the key? It's not the same key as for Morkvarg. As for Morkvarg's hut. There is Einar, and you can also speak with the priestess, which is over there. The priestess is over there, but it's kind of pointless. But you can speak with her. Let's just visit her. Just for visiting her. Just to retrieve some info.
I know you feel better, but you're yet too weak
You
to
grant
embark
us
on a
love,
journey.
hatred,
Thank
and
you.
strength. But I don't want to overstay my welcome. Besides, it's time I went home. They must all think me dead there.
Fret not. I'm certain they await you. Why does the goddess bring you here?
Brought myself here, seems to me.
You do not worship Freya.
No, but I respect those that do, including her priestesses.
This does you credit, but is meaningless as well. For Freya rewards and punishes those of other faiths and infidels as she does her own. Worship her and it will help, though it will settle nothing. What do you need?
Mind if I have a look at your wares? Tell me something about this temple, could you?
It happened once that Freya lost her favorite white cat. She scoured the Isles and finally found him here. Freya's heart filled with joy, and she blessed this place. A temple was then established here.
Didn't know Freya was into cats?
Your ignorance speaks poorly of you. The white cat is the goddess's sacred animal and has deep symbolic significance. This temple is for those who seek Freya's help in finding what they desperately seek. Perhaps even you shall experience her grace. Scorn her not. Or have you friends so powerful that you can afford to spurn divine aid?
It's funny and weird because
Farewell.
It's not her that I
love,
need to speak.
hate greetings.
It's her.
What may I help you with this
Wrong
time?
person.
Morkvarg. Got a few more questions. The curse. Tell me more.
Archpriestess Ulva cast it. It bound Morkvarg to the garden for all time. So even if he is killed, he returns there.
Never heard of this Morkvarg. What is it exactly?
Not what, Who? The worst man Skellige has ever known. He held nothing sacred, raided the lands of his own clan, took gold from Nilfgaard, murdered women heavy with child, and children he...
I know the type.
They said he feared but one thing, albeit secretly, the wrath of the gods. Morkvarg decided to prove everyone, himself included, wrong. So he came to Hindisfjall to raid the goddess's garden. This was years ago. Archpriestess Ulva stood in his path. He stabbed her in the breast and cast her into the mud. As her blood gushed forth, she cursed Morkvarg, and he transformed into a monster.
Might have already run into this Morkvarg. He, werewolf?
I know not. I'm afraid I've never seen him.
Shame that. Was hoping you could tell me more about him, help me with my work.
You might speak with Toredar's son, Einar. He saw Morkvarg and his men descend on the garden. He was the sole pilgrim to escape with his life that day. Settled in Larvik, you'll find him at the landing there, provided he's not at sea.
Farewell.
The goddess protect you from all evil.
So you see, it's interesting that all paths
lead
lead to this Einar.
Giddy up.
Kinda interesting.
You're you dimwit! Drop one more and I'll keelhaul you!
Got a minute?
Prepare my boat, can't you see? Nilfgaardian dogs were the hunter's son.
Got bigger game in mind. Morkvarg.
Ah, so them's your apples. I'll rate ask away, in praise of Freya.
You were there when Morkvarg raided the garden. Heard you alone survived.
True. I managed to flee. Great Mother was looking out for me that day.
But she didn't give a lick about the priestesses.
Apparently. Morkvarg had them bound, then slit their throats like horses for the sacrifice. And he laughed. Understand? He laughed. But Archpriestess Ulva cursed him with her dying breath. You are beastly now, remain so forevermore. Ah, saintly woman.
Didn't help the priestesses. Why not?
How could I? Alone against a dozen raiders that... Why are you staring?
Just wondering. You people, obsessed with honor, courage, and so on. But you just cut and run? Strange.
I ain't proud of it. Since that day, I've been seeking a worthy death at sea. Seems the goddess, she's not seen fit to summon me yet.
What happened to Morkvarg?
Hard to believe, but fur rose through his skin, and his mug stretched forth into a muzzle like a dog's or a wolf's. He howled, long and grieving, then lunged at his men. They tried to run, but he was fast as lightning. As he killed them, clamped his jaws round their throats, they turned to ash, just like that. Ash that seeped from twixt his fangs.
Not good. Curse must be complex, multi-leveled.
Such is the Great Mother's power.
Liar.
What? I swear it on the Great Mother's tits.
Cut the act. Don't buy your piety one bit. You were one of Morkvarg's men.
Well, well. Sharp yarn. Didn't see one thing, though. Lads here around me, They're mine. Armed to the teeth to the man. Let me introduce you.
I'm no knight errant. I'm a witcher. Didn't come here to bring you to justice.
Digging up the past? What's that for?
Need to know what actually happened in the garden. Gonna lift Morkvarg's curse.
Why would you bloody do that? Her son should suffer till Ragnarok. The day after, actually.
It's what I do.
Used to say the same myself, till Morkvarg gave the order to sail for Hindisfjall. I raided often and cruelly. Killed women, children, whatever my axe happened to hit. The priestesses. It was too much, even for me.
We all have limits.
When it was over, Morkvarg was drinking with the rest, I took this out.
Wolf-fang pendant, covered in runes.
I got it from my da, who was godeye of our village. Told me that anyone I cut with a fang would suffer a fate worse than death. Spoke true, it seems.
Your pop-pop mentioned how to reverse this?
Victim needs to get the fang is all. But I'll not give it to you. That whoreson should suffer.
Listen, the priestesses, they really long to get their garden back. And as I see it, you owe them, don't you think?
All right, take it. But it don't come free. Want one thing in return.
Won't tell anyone about your past, give you my word.
Not that. If you do, I'll just find you and kill you. Once Morkvarg's human again, you can't let him leave. No matter what.
Fine, you're fine and cut with the Witcher. You're naive. You are very...
Faster.
Okay. Whatever. Well, I think this quest will conclude part 22. And
help us fulfill the oaths we swore. Give us strength.
Who are you? Why are you here?
Could ask you the same. Places like this, usually home to necrophages alone.
They're corpse eaters, aye. And they grow bolder by the day. Crawl out to attack the living.
We'll kill them all. Clear the mine with our swords in our hands. Honor our fathers in doing so.
I'm a witcher. Could go with you and help.
And steal the glory due us? No chance.
Glory won't do much for you if ghouls are gnawing on your bones.
When you're thinking it, makes sense.
All right. You lead the way then. Not ye, nor that witch, Yennefer. Hey, where you going?
Everyone hates Yennefer. No, don't attack. Oh, no, don't die. You almost died.
Hey, where you going?
You need to protect. If he dies, that's bad. There is still one more ghoul here, but I can kill him.
Greetings.
Let's dance.
Look at that.
Hey, where you going?
Last one. Drag the corpses outside. Burn them. Other ghouls don't scorn their cousins' corpses.
Aye. True. It's good you came. Seems Freya watches o'er us to have let you here. We're grateful, and will be for long.
Folk are generous with gratitude, not so much with coin.
Oh, hi. Sorry. Afterglow of the battle, we're still caught up. Damn, you slice him good. Here, for you.
Thanks. Farewell.
There was a chest. Oh, nice. There was another ghoul here. Maybe they're above me? I swear. Whatever. I did the quest. The rest doesn't matter. No one died. Could be worse, I guess. Well. My quest is this is my quest.
Come on, Roach.
Let's go. The first time I played this quest, I actually really wanted to help him, because as the priestess mentioned, it's been a decade that Morkvarg is like that, so I really want to believe that people can change, and certain people change, but it's not his case, and you'll see. So in the end up, you kinda end up killing him. Because clearly he didn't learn anything. I mean, you would have probably thought that, man, it's been 10 years. 10 years that you're being this Ravehack. Oh, I didn't have this one probably. Man, it's been 10 years that you're like that. It's a little bit like being in a prison. It's been 10 years that you're in a prison. Well, you should have learned something, probably, right? Should have, right? Seems like not. Just an example, just to prove that certain people, not everyone, but certain people never learn anything. No matter what kind of punishment do they get, they still stick to their old ways. I don't even know what to say. That's sad. Let's save the game and let's finish the quest.
Be kind. End this. Or release me.
Here, put this on.
I need no more fangs.
Don't be a smartass, just do it.
I'm free. Free! At last! Oh, where's the tavern? I can eat a broiled pig. No, a side of beef. Wash it down with a cask of ale. Then to sea. They forgot me, no doubt. Well, I'll fucking remind them with a bang. In Novigrad, everywhere. I'm back!
Sorry, can't let that happen.
Then why'd you bloody free me?
To kill you, once and for all.
You could have taken a reward for him, and that's it. And have a reward for him, and then kill him, and have another reward from Priestess. But whatever. I don't really need money or something. But it's kind of crazy, right? He was 10 years or something in such state. He was biting himself, killing himself, resurrecting, keep coming back, yet he learned absolutely nothing. Whatever. I'm not a judge, but in this situation, clearly, if you can make a decision to end this suffering, then you should do that. Letting him go to do his dirty things is absolutely useless. I kind of expect people to change, but in his case, he's doomed. Being stupid all his life. As sad as it sounds, but that's the reality. Which is sad. I think you can't find any worse punishment than being a werewolf for, I don't know, maybe 10 years or something. And still not make any conclusions. Whatever. Sad people. Very sad people. I should stop speaking French during this stream.
What may I help you with this time?
Morkvarg, got a few more questions.
Random bugs.
They'll come for my reward.
But can you be sure that...
Morkvarg's gone, for good. Guaranteed, or you'll get your coin back.
I shall hold you to that, Witcher.
Okay.
You who grant us love, hatred, and strength.
Only 85 coins. That's not much. But I guess that's better than nothing. And yeah, that's it. This is the end of this part. I'll just get to the fast travel and I'll stay there. And I'd like to help Ceres, and whatever his name is, Hjalmar. That's what I'm gonna do in the next part. That's it. This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Whatever. And I'll continue very soon.